A NASCAR comeback that could either reignite a season or quietly end it. Alex Bowman is officially back, but after a month of vertigo, the real question isn't if he can race, it's whether he can still compete at the level Hendrick Motorsports demands. Alex Bowman has been medically cleared and will return this weekend at Bristol Motor Speedway. He's been sidelined for about a month dealing with vertigo symptoms, serious enough that he had to step out of the car mid-race at Circuit of the Americas. Since then, Hendrick Motorsports rotated substitute drivers, including Myatt Snider, Anthony Alfredo, and Justin Allgaier, just to keep the number 48 car on track. Before getting the green light, Bowman ran test laps in a street car, went through simulator sessions, practiced pit stops, and passed a full medical evaluation. Now he's back, but sitting 36 in the standings, 144 points below the playoff cut line. Let's be clear, this isn't just a driver returning from a minor injury. Vertigo is a serious condition, especially in a sport where split-second spatial awareness is everything. We're talking about high-speed decision-making at over 150 miles per hour, where even a moment of dizziness can end a race, or worse. Hendrick Motorsports took a cautious approach here. They didn't rush him. They didn't gamble. And that tells you everything about how serious this situation was behind the scenes. Meanwhile, the team kept the car active with fill-in drivers, but consistency was gone. Chemistry was disrupted, momentum completely dead, and now Bowman comes back to a team that's been in survival mode, not competition mode. Here's where this gets really interesting. From a performance standpoint, Bowman is stepping into one of the toughest tracks on the schedule, Bristol. This isn't a warm-up, this is a pressure cooker. Tight racing, constant traffic, zero room for error. So the big question, is this the right place for a comeback? On one hand, if Bowman is truly 100%, Bristol could be a statement race. It's a track that rewards aggression and rhythm, two things elite drivers can tap into quickly if they're confident. But on the other hand, if there's even a slight hesitation, even a fraction of discomfort, Bristol will expose it immediately. Strategically, Hendrick Motorsports is taking a calculated risk. They need Bowman back in that car, not just for points, but for long-term stability. Because right now, the number 48 team is in a hole, and it's not a small one. 144 points behind the cut line means this isn't about consistency anymore. It's about urgency. This team needs stage wins, top 5 finishes, maybe even a victory just to get back into the conversation. And that's where the pressure spikes. Bowman doesn't have the luxury of easing back in. He has to perform immediately. That's physically demanding, mentally exhausting, and strategically dangerous. Because pushing too hard too soon, that's how setbacks happen. So now the question shifts, not just can he race, but can he race at playoff intensity right away? Fans are split on this one. Some are fired up. They see a tough driver fighting through adversity, ready to reclaim his seat and make a run. Others are skeptical. They're asking whether Bowman is coming back too soon or whether this season is already too far gone to salvage. And from a media standpoint, there's quiet pressure building because Hendrick Motorsports isn't just any team. It's a championship organization. Expectations don't drop just because a driver missed time. If Bowman struggles, the conversation won't be about recovery. It'll be about results. Bowman comes out sharp, looks comfortable, and immediately puts together solid finishes. Maybe even steals a win in the next few weeks. Suddenly, the number 48 car becomes a dark horse playoff contender again. He struggles to regain rhythm, finishes mid-pack, and the points gap becomes impossible to close. The season turns into damage control, and serious questions start forming about long-term direction. So now it comes down to this. Is Alex Bowman about to pull off one of the toughest comebacks of the NASCAR season, or is this return simply too late to matter? Drop your take below. Is Bristol the perfect comeback stage or the worst possible test? And if you're following every twist of this NASCAR season, hit subscribe because this story is just getting started.